Hey, what's going on? Just a little quick update on what I'm growing this year, 2016. Got on the table now some Albert Bartlett Purple Majesty. I picked these up earlier today. I'm probably going to put these in around the same time that I put the other potatoes. So I think I've got enough potatoes now because they're all going to have to be done in the grow bags. Not grow bags, your traditional ones. I mean, you know, those poly ones, the big square ones that you fill with soil yourself and sort of like a big, like you see them big ton container bags, that kind of thing. So those are what I'm going to be growing those in along with my others later in this year. So I have a selection of seeds as well behind me. So let's move on to some other things I shall be growing. Sweet corn. I don't think I mentioned these last time. I picked up three types, but I do have a fourth, which is in this little bag. I'll talk about that in a second. So, the three types are super sweet and the light is shining off them badly. We've got wonderful, sweet flavoured, all of them are super sweets. So we've got Nugget F1 and Tasty Gold, also an F1. And of course, Lark, which is also an F1. So, it does mention something about growing F1s near each other on one of them or something. Don't grow it with non-F1. So they're all the same. They're all super sweet, so it's not a problem. They're all going to go together in like blocks and the wind's going to go through them all and pollinate them together. This other little corn I picked up here, focus, is called Bloody Butcher. It's just a sort of red. You can see the kernels there. They're like a red colour, and the sweet corn produces a sort of dark redness. Bit patchy. It's not entirely one colour, one dimensional. It's a bit darker and lighter in places. Some are really red, some are more meh, just tinted really. But that's the sweet corn. Let's see what else we have today. More peas. Let's have a look then. So in this one we've got ourselves the purple podded. Those are your regular peas. Apparently these are a bit of like a sugar snappy type. You can sugar snap with them or you can just use them as regular podded peas, which is what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to get these, grow them, take them out the shells and eat them the normal way. These, however, the Shiraz, are the Monge 2 variety. And yeah, they're quite big peas, but apparently if Pea Shiraz, purple podded. They are the Monge 2. So that's a few more peas that I'm going to be trying this year. And of course, as well, more than enough. So that'll be next year's crop as well. Most of this will do 2 years worth. So I can get a feel of how things grew this year and try better next year if anything goes absolutely tits up. Which probably will because I'm not used to doing this. Strawberry. This is your typical alpine type. Or, well, an alpine type. Mignonette. It's an alpine type strawberry. Little tiny seeds there, and gonna give them a go. See what happens. So, got some fertilizer for that. Special strawberry fertilizer. Don't know if we'll need it. Giant tomatoes. 40 seeds. These are just another pick off eBay. Claims that the vines can go up to 18 foot, but well, it's eBay in it, so we'll find out. I'll go and get those tomatoes and you can have a quick look-see at, well, they haven't grown yet, but I'll show you I planted some. Right then, welcome back. So this is, I've literally just planted, I know they are large cells, but I just went with one seed again. They grow, they don't, doesn't really matter. I got plenty of tomatoes here with me and another one that I forgot, I'll grab that now. But yeah, I've got 6 in there, 1 in each cell. Nothing's grown yet. They're only in there about 2 days, but they're in some nice light, keeping them watered. And let's grab these others out of the bag. I also got myself a few banana legs. So, watching Jane's channel, and I think it was Jane, was it? Yeah, no. There was a gardening channel. There was a channel on YouTube who was talking about banana legs, and yeah, so bought some of them, give them a go. They look interesting. Not planted those yet. Might do that at some point. What I will do for these tomatoes is I grew some of those indigos and they've got a little bit leggy because they were sort of not in the best place. So I'm going to do an update video on like how to take care of your leggy tomatoes, how to sort of recover from that. That would be a thing in the future. But let's have a look at some other final seeds that I picked out. Here is the green dwarf kale, the nice curly leaves on that. That's a little thing to try. Never really tasted kale before, but going to give it a bash. I mean, I'm not going to grow a ton of it, just a little bit, see if anyone likes the taste. That's a red kale, red boar, and extra early Rudolph. That was my broccoli, nice purple heads on those. They look nice and tight, actually. There's another broccoli that I really like the look of. Can't remember its name. It's got like this really beautiful pattern in it. I can't think what it's called. It's probably got some really nice mathematical name for it. But there's another one that I really like the look of. But I've got plenty this year to grow. So that's that. So let's have a look at some other things I planted. Do a few updates on how things are growing. Okay, so now for a little update on some things that I planted last time. These were the other veg I mentioned. Over here we have the leeks. One or two sort of little ones have started to grow. There's one there, there's one down here. But the beets are nicely coming on. I only put one seed per cell, and I swear I absolutely only did put one per cell. But I'm getting these doubles coming out of them, and I do not for the life of me why, because I literally had 6 single seeds in the palm of my hand. I counted them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and, well, 6 cells, all 6 are growing, yet there's doubles. So if anyone knows anything about that, let me know. But I can promise you there was only 1 seed in each cell. The others have not yet done anything. These were peppers, and the other was parsnip, which are apparently a notoriously annoying germinator that can take forever and are even more fun to dig out the ground. So we'll see what happens with them. The peppers always take forever with me. I don't know why. I can grow them in a greenhouse. I can put them in the conservatory. Can give them heat, give them cold, give them water. All sorts of combos. Nothing ever happens with them. I just can't get them to do anything quickly, but they grow in the end, and that's all that matters. So I believe that might be all then. So I thank you all for checking out this little update. As I say, next video will be on replanting, well, spoiler, replanting and how to take care of your leggy tomatoes, what to do if your tomatoes get too leggy. So, all for now. Bye-bye. Miss out. Bye-bye. Mists? Wrong channel. Rainbow Unicorn Garden. Or whatever. Call me whatever you want. Nathan. Name's Nathan. Ciao. So, here we are again, with an extra bit at the end, as always, because even though I plan it out, something always goes wrong and everything doesn't always go to plan. I always forget things, even though I did make mention to talk about these. These are my peas that hadn't done anything. They've been inside now for about 2 days. They've now started to get some little shoots on them, probably about half a dozen each tray. So there's about 20 in each of these nice little troughs. And, well, that's an update on them. They're finally coming through, which is nice, because they weren't doing anything for the longest time. So, yeah, this truly is the end for now. Goodbye.